Australia. Academically offers support to healthcare professionals who wish to upscale their careers by migrating to Australia and other countries, setting new standards by providing preparation courses for the most advanced global healthcare exams. Academically offers guidance, resources, and unwavering support. So now, as you can see on your screen, our founder and CEO, Dr. Akram Ahmad. So let's hear from him. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, hi guys. So I'm here already. You have to ask the one-on-one, interaction with me. So you can have any questions you can ask. But I'm basically a pharmacist, and with my PhD, I'm basically a clinical pharmacology lecturer. I work around more than 10 years experience in Malaysia, around 4 years. Last 6 years, I'm living and working in Australia. Right now, I'm joining from our office in Sydney. So anyone is joining from Sydney, you can also meet me in person if you want. If you are in Sydney, around Parramatta, Blacktown, Council, around areas you are living in Sydney. So at Academically, we providing assistance for all healthcare professionals like medical doctors, dentists, pharmacists, nurses, physiotherapists, lab technicians, optometrists, veterinary doctors, so anyone looking to migrate to Australia. The same process everyone has to follow, like document verification, then exam, then English exam. You need to follow the visa. So same for ADC as well. So we will see the step-by-step process for dentists to complete the registration process and migrate to Australia. So I think Bharti will finish this presentation. Then meanwhile, if there are any questions, I will also interrupt even if need. Otherwise, at the end, you will interact with me one-on-one questions. So you have any questions, you can ask as many questions you have regarding the dentistry or a visa or jobs, anything in your mind related to dentistry, you can ask in Australia. Yes, Bharti, you can start, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have an experienced course instructor to help you for this course. And why choose Australia? So there are a few benefits that I'm going to share with you that will definitely help you in decision making. First of all, we have right now in the current year, 2024-2025, 190,000 visa offers. I'll show you and brief you about this as well in the further slides. And there are 3,000 plus job vacancies. And if we talk about the average annual salary, it is 180,000 plus Australian dollars. To make you understand this thing, we have a screenshot from a very famous Australia's #1 job recruitment and career websites. As you can see on your screen, as of now, we have job opportunities of about 2,454 and Australian dollars. The salary is $185,000. That's again a very interesting figure. And if you can see about the job growth, it's almost 28% job growth. And on the scale of 4, the job satisfaction is 3.9. So it's amazing if we consider this part. Now, what are the benefits of dentists in Australia? First and foremost is higher earning potential. The jobs in Australia offer huge salaries to the dentists, as we have already seen that part. Then quality of life. Australia is known for its high standard and living excellent healthcare and diverse culture, making it an attractive destination for many people. The career opportunities, there's a high demand of dentists, as we have seen in the previous slide in Australia, with perks and instant PR and work visas. And about the work-life balance, Australia has good work-life balance, which can help dentists to manage their workload and maintain the healthy lifestyles. And by maintaining this, you can definitely enhance your professional development by enrolling yourself in medical technologies and learn some advanced and upscales your skills and knowledge. Free education and healthcare access. Australia offers several perks and to the residents, such as free education for children and free healthcare access to your spouse and children. So this is again a very big deciding factor. So now what is ADC exam? ADC exam, administered by Australian Dental Council, is an exam you need to clear to become a registered dentist in Australia. Skilled and qualified dentists from all over the world can take this exam in their home countries. Clearing the ADC exam in the first step to landing a dentist job in Australia. Both written and practical examinations must be successfully completed before the candidate applies for the registration with the Dental Board of Australia. So I'll brief you everything in the coming slides. First and foremost, the eligibility criteria. The dental degree from a recognized university, 4 years. So all of you must be very much aware that you need to have a degree of 4-year regular. Then full and unrestricted registration in your home country or a country of training with no withdrawal of the registration. Then about the ADC exam, as you can see on your screens, the exam centers. In India, we have multiple centers. You can just see it from the screen. It's Hyderabad, Pune, Surat, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Noida, Chennai, Bangalore, Gurugram, Jalandhar, Amritsar, and Chennai. So if you are residing nearby any of this place, you can definitely go and appear for the exam. Then the exam dates. ADC exam is conducted twice a year. So every year they conduct the exam in March and September. So for March, I guess would be a little late, but yes, you can focus for the upcoming September exam that will be held on Friday, 20th of September, 2024. So how is the exam conducted? The exam is divided into 2 parts, ADC written exam and ADC practical exam. While the written exam can be attended from the exam centers in India, the practical exam need to be taken from Australia. So what are the steps which take you towards your dream? First and foremost is your initial skill assessment that I will elaborate in the next slides. Then ADC exam, written exam, that's the first exam. The one I have told you that there are 2 exams. So this one is the first ADC written exam. Then the English proficiency test, that's again an important part. Then ADC practical exam, the part 2, and the full registration. So what do you mean by skill assessment? What all you need to have for the skill assessment? First and foremost is your BDS or MDS degree, the transcript that will be released from your university, work experience evidence. If you are working already, you need to procure the experience certificate for that. Then the valid passport, government ID proof, could be your Aadhaar, could be your driving license or whatever the government has issued for you. Then passport size photographs, dental registration certificate, and good standing certificate. Now about the English proficiency requirements. So there are 3 options. You can opt for IELTS, PTE, or OET. So if you're opting for IELTS exam, the individual band score should be 7 or more. If you are opting for Pearson test of English, that's PTE, the minimum score would be 65. So it has to be 65 or more. And if you're opting for OET, the minimum score of 350 out of 500 or the grade B. So what are the features of ADC exam? First is the ADC exam consists of 280 MCQs that are based on 56 case scenarios, each with 5 related questions. The time duration of the exam is 8 hours. It's not like that in one stretch you need to sit for 8 hours. It is nicely divided into 4 and 4. And in those 4 hours also, you have a session of 2 hours, then a break, then again the 2 hours. So this way, 8 hours duration. Then result will be published in grades. So there are A, B, C, D grades. If you manage to get A and B, you will be clear pass, and C and D are considered as fail. The best part is there is no negative marking, so you can attempt each and every question. The duration of preparation is 16 weeks from Academically. So we have nicely created a course, ADC Exam Miles, that will help you in completing the whole content in 16 weeks. Now the expression of interest, either you can have, will be eligible for the permanent visa, that is 190 PR visa, or you can go for the sponsored visa. For this, we have a variation of 482 visa that requires 2 years of experience, 494 visa that again require 2 years of experience, and 491 visa for the regional sponsored PR visa. Now about the ADC preparation course by Academically. The ADC preparation course by Academically is a resourceful course for global dentists to help them to clear the Australian Dental Council exam. The sole aim of the course is to provide all the necessary study material, mock exams, and support for the students to ace this exam with flying colors. Experienced course instructors will have curated the well-structured curriculum and systematic approach to ensure a thorough understanding of the exam content. And we are already completed batch 1, and now we are running our batch 2. So program highlights, what you will be getting. First is the instructor-led and self-placed content, one-on-one mentoring support, extending access to content, flexible schedule, periodic webinars from industry mentors, feedback and assessment, tips and CV writing and cover letter generation, placement and visa support. For everything, we have a dedicated counselor who will help you in understanding the whole thing. About the free structure, we have 3 steps, like step 1, the initial skill assessment, then ADC exam preparation and PTE preparation. Everything will be definitely taken care by the team of counselors. So you can just leave behind your details. We will connect with you. Why trust Academically? So first is the reputation and legacy. 200 plus positive reviews and more than 93% success rate. Faculty profile, high experience qualified faculties who have themselves undergone the similar journey. So they can definitely help you with all the tips and tricks, how to manage and how to clear everything. Course content, high quality research, precise content in accordance with the strategies to clear the exam. As we know, you all are working professionals, so you need a hands-on guidance and support. The alumni network, a communities of hundreds of ex-students who are successfully placed in their careers. So on and off, they come and help you in guiding. Personalized approach, Academically provides constant counseling, mentorship, and motivation. So you can visit our office. If you are in Australia, you can still get the clarification. And in the session itself, Dr. Akram Ahmad will definitely take on all your queries. So these are a few of the screenshots that Academically is featured in Outlook, Hindustan Times, Economic Times. You can find us on Google and check on the feedbacks shared by the satisfied students. Now, if you're asking for the assistance, we have interest-free loans and scholarships. For that, again, our counselors will help and guide you. And if you have any other queries, you can just stay connected and ask Dr. Akram Ahmad. Apart from that, you can see the contact details on the screen itself. So now over to sir.
Yes, thanks, Arti.
Welcome, sir.
So yes, guys. So in general, I'm just summarizing the things. So anyone did a BDS or better degree in dentistry, and they must be registered dentists in the home country. They are eligible to complete the process. Okay, so no work experience required to sit in this exam. Okay, so like first step, documentation. We will help you to complete this, and you can complete yourself as well. It's up to you. And then you try this ADC Part 1 exam. From home country, you can write. Then English test. Again, we will provide you coaching for this. ADC 1 also will provide you coaching. And then these 3 steps you can complete in the home country. The last step, final step, the clinical exam or practical exam or OSCE exam. Okay. So this exam you only can write in Australia. So for this, you need to come to Australia to write this exam and complete the process. Okay. Yes, so we can take one-on-one the question. Siddharth, can you please take some questions those are in the answer over? Please, guys, please hands on your whatever you have questions. One by one, Siddharth will call your name and we will talk one-on-one. Last.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, can you please explain about the visa part?
So visa is, is up to you which visa. Like, if you pass both exams, you can apply 190 visa, 491, 407 visa, 482 work visa, and 494 work visa. So these are the 5 visa you are eligible to apply once you complete the both exams.
Sir, what is the difference in these types of visa?
You can Google it. I'm here just to give the brief introduction, okay? And
Okay,
more
sir.
information given by the Mara agent or Mara lawyer, okay? So as I mentioned, 119, 491 is a permanent visa. So you can live permanently in Australia. But 490, 492 is a work visa. They will give you the work visa for 2 years or 3 years. Then in between, you need to file your PR visa. And 407 is a training visa. They can give you for 2 years, okay? And in between, you can file your PR visa. So PR visa generally they give for 5 years. And after 3 years, you are living and working in Australia, you can apply the citizenship. For example, if you got 190 visa, so after 3 years, you are eligible to apply citizenship. You can change your passport. Or if you are not, if you have 491 visa, so in that case you need to work for 3 years in regional area. Then you need to apply for your PR visa like 191 visa. A lot of information available regarding the separate visas and all those things. And visa is not for the dentist. This is for all occupations are the same. The number will be the vary for occupation wise. So these are the 5 visa able to get once you complete the process.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, once you complete it from academically part 1, definitely we'll provide the part 2 as well.
hello.
Approximately it take at least 7 to 8 lakh at least Indian rupees.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Saiful.
Sir, I'm from Bangladesh. I've completed diploma dental. Sir,
Diploma is not eligible. They need minimum 4-year bachelor. That's why I written
sir,
clearly
I have 4 years completed diploma, sir.
So then how many years you have a degree in Bangladesh?
Yeah, 4-year degree, sir. Diploma in dental.
So you did after 12, 4 years degree in dentistry, right?
Yeah.
What is the name of the degree?
Sir, degree name, sir, diploma in dental, sir. DMT, sir. Diploma medical dental.
In general, diploma is not 4 years in these countries, India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. So degree is the 4 year and diploma 2 year or 3 years. That's why I'm asking again and again, what is your, if your degree after 12th standard, if your degree is 4 years, then you are eligible. If not 4 years, then you are not eligible. So you do one thing, you can send us your degree or the transcript, then we can have a look and we can give you the clear idea.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Sabu, thank you.
Okay.
So what is good standing certificate? Is it a
So,
kind of character certificate?
no. So once you completed your BDS, so I mean your dentistry degree, then you must be registered in the state dental council. Okay. So from the council, you need to request this good standing certificate. Means that since you joined this dentistry profession, you not did any malpractice, this and that. You are in the clean record basically. They will give you this letter. Your state dental council will give you this letter.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Assalamualaikum.
Please अपना hands on कीजिए. So one by one, Siddharth will call your name. Then you can answer.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My question is regarding the visa. After when we clear part 1 exam, so Australia will issue us a visa, or we have to apply for a visit visa and then we'll go to Australia and appear in part
You
2
need to
exam.
apply the visit visa, or you can come on study visa or partner visa, whatever visa आपको लेना हो. Government आपको visa नहीं देगी. आप
So
apply
they
करें.
will ask for account statement. उनकी requirement क्या होगी उस चीज के लिए? मुझे please ये part clear करें.
This is just a visit visa. You are coming for visit. So इसमें कोई ऐसी आप नहीं है. They will ask you this much money, this and that. But you need to show where you are coming to stay in the hotel, and you are coming for write this exam, and you have to go back certain time.
Okay, ठीक है. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Professor. So now I want to be exam for your government. So because 11 years, so you won't be exam. So now tell me better about the visa.
Wait your name. He will call the name one by one.
Okay, sir. I will wait you. You're welcome.
Shiva?
Hello. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Shiva.
good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir. Yeah, I completed my degree BDS 2019, 2019, and since then I'm working here in India. So I would like to know, after clearing the ADC Part 1 and Part 2, can we directly join masters there in Australia or New Zealand,
Masters
or
in the
how it would be? Yes, masters in dentistry only.
clinical, right? So you need to pass
Yes,
both
clinical,
exams,
clinical.
get the full registration, okay, and work for some
Okay.
time, then you can apply easily.
Acha, first we have to work. And what
Working
would
on
be the
but
prices and all?
you
Does
need to
anyone
get
reach me like?
you need to get the full registration. Once you got full registration, you can apply. But in general,
Ho-
at least to get the visa and work for some time and then apply.
Okay. And when will be the next exam, and how much will be the total cycle cost?
So they conduct this exam yearly 2 times.
Okay,
Next exam is going to be in the September.
September. And one more thing, sir. Can we get specialized training regarding Part 2 and Part 1? Like, there are any physical centers of Academically which trains us, or how it's
No,
going to be?
it is online only. Physical center we
It is
cannot trust.
completely online.
You are from which state?
Okay.
I'm from
I'm from Telangana, Hyderabad.
Telangana. Not a single student we got. How we can open a center for ADC for one student
I
in
mean,
Telangana?
not sir,
I
not
mean,
for
these
that,
are
sir.
the licensing
For the
exam.
for the training
These are
of
the, we are
practical
training is
training
online.
purpose.
Basically, this is the
Online.
online training. We are getting one student from
Okay.
Telangana, one from UP, one from Jammu Kashmir. So we cannot open the center here and there. This is very
Yeah, definitely, sir. I was just asking if there is any center for on your own, like in your
No.
state or
Yes,
something. I was
we
just
have
asking.
center in Kerala. As I mentioned
In
earlier, we
Kerala.
last week we signed one MOU, one of the famous college in Kerala. So we are opening our center there. It is a Pushpagiri Dental College.
We can
It is a Pushpagiri Dental College. If anyone
okay,
from Kerala, they must know about this college.
okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sir, I'm working in Saudi. Working since 10 years right now. And I'm sorry, you can hear the background.
Yes.
Actually, I'm working here since 10 to 12 years. And my age is 40 plus, 41. So is age a factor? And second thing, I want to know if I work in Saudi Arabia, if the certificate of good standing and all those things applies from this country itself. I'm from India, basically.
Yeah, you need from both council because you are living more than 10 years in the Saudi Arabia. And secondly,
So I might need.
Yes, you need from both council might be because you are living last 10 years in Saudi Arabia and you also is a dentist in Saudi Arabia. So you might need from both councils. And secondly, the age must be below 45 years. So still you have at least 3-4 years. So in between, you can pass the exam, you can come to Australia.
Okay, so one more thing is that I have never practiced in India. So how will I get the certificate of good standing from India?
Are you a registered dentist in India or not?
I'm a dentist in India. I have already done my BDS in India.
You listen that term what I'm using. I'm saying you are a registered dentist in state dental council, right?
Yeah, I have registered myself. Yes.
It's not mandatory that you are working or not, but you are a registered dentist. So they will see last 15 years you are working and your character in this and that is fine. Just give a letter, simple letter. It doesn't mean you need to work in India only. But since you are a
Okay.
registered dentist, yes, so you just need to request them the letter.
So, and one more thing, sir, for the practical part, I mean, how can, like, you will be actually giving training for the practical part also?
Yes.
Online? Online?
Yes. Online, offline also, whatever we can, So we are just working for the part 1 right now. So those pass with us from academically part 1, definitely maximum we will try whatever we can give from the online. And some part maybe offline. We have a center in Kerala. We are also trying to have our center in Delhi as well in India.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sir, actually, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I want to know regarding the visa process.
Once you pass both exams, you are eligible to apply the PR visa. So what actually you want to know?
So
Once
you said that practical will be in Australia
Yes. So
and
for that, you can
theoretical
come
will
on-
be in India.
You can come on visit visa or study visa. You can come to write this exam. So in general, once you pass part 1, within 3 years you need to pass part 2 clinical exam. So you have maximum 3 years. If you are
Okay,
not
sir.
able to pass in those 3 years, then you need to repeat that part 1 as well. Okay.
And like another question, sir. And like for their study visa, they ask for funding and all. Is there any criteria that you have to show any kind of fund or something like that?
I mean, if you are coming on a study visa, definitely they will ask you if you are able to pay the university fees or not. Okay, but if you are coming on like this visit visa, for this generally they will ask very low finances, like maybe if you have $4,000-5,000, so you can live in for some time this in that hotel, here and there. So you can just like you visit visa means you are coming to visit the Australia. Okay, you can show that you are coming to write this exam. And once you write the exam, and you will go back. So in
Okay,
that
sir.
case,
Thank
not
you.
needed much money. But if you are coming to study visa, then obviously you need to show that university fees, you need to cover and all those things.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I just have a doubt is like this. IELTS, should we need to write after clearing part 1 or after part 2?
That English test?
Yes, sir.
English you can give after part 1.
After part 1, sir?
Yes.
And another thing is like almost my age is going to be 46. So is there eligibility criteria to write my exam? Is there or is
No,
it
no.
difficult?
For writing exam, there is no age criteria. But getting the visa, there is a age criteria. Your age must be below 45 years to apply the PR visa. But for work visa, there is no age limit.
Oh, okay, sir. So work visa, I can go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, actually, I have completed my MDS. So when I'll be giving this ADC exam, so after if I clear it, so will my MDS degree be validated over there?
No. Basically, Australia does not, if you have very good experience after MBS, maybe 10-15 years experience, then directly you can apply that the specialist pathway. So in that case, they will recognize your master degree. But through the ADC, you are going to be a general dentist. Okay.
So when I'll be submitting the transcript, so I don't need my MDS transcript. I just need my BDS transcript, right?
BDS only need, but since you are my MDS also, you can show there is no harm.
Okay, sir. And so one more thing, you said that the total costing will go around 7 to 8 lakhs. So does that include even the exam fees, or it's
Yes,
just?
This is everything basically. The fees basically you are paying 80-90% to the government directly, like document verification. Then part 1 you are paying, then part 2 you are paying, and you are paying for English test. All those maximum you are paying for them only. No, our fees is
Okay.
very low basically.
And there was some in the slides. It was given that in the financial assistant part,
Yeah,
there
so
will
we
be
have
some.
so any Indian citizen is here. So we have a financial assistance means that you can pay our fees in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months on EMI. For example, you got 2 lakh rupees, the bill for you. Okay, then
Yeah.
these 2 lakh rupees you can pay in the next 12 months without paying any interest rate.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes, next please.
Okay, sir. So good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rahul.
The IELTS exam, which was just mentioned, which type of exam is it? It is for academic or for general?
Yeah, it is for academic because any healthcare practitioner, as I mentioned, medical doctor, dentist, pharmacist, everyone need this academic one because you are going for registration, not for the visa. So this academic one can apply for this for visa also, for registration also. If someone write this general one only accept for the visa purpose, not for the registration purpose.
Okay, okay. So, sir, actually, last year in April, I gave this academic exam. I got overall 8 bands, but in the writing section, I got 6.5. So, is it valid?
English is
Will be
the
counted
English
as
is the
valid?
secondary. English is the secondary. First, you need to pass the ADC exam. I know you can give after ADC also. This is English is not mandatory to write this exam. Okay, first of all.
Okay.
Yeah, but for registration, they need 7 band individual.
Okay, got it.
Yes. So if you got overall 8, but if you got in one component 6.5, for example, writing, you need to go one more time. So I highly recommend all you guys, a dentist, so you can go for a PTE, the easiest exam, or you can go for OET, then IELTS. IELTS is the toughest exam if I compare these PTE or OET or this IELTS. Okay, so you can go for PTE. PTE is very easiest exam. So if your score is 6 in IELTS, so in general, we say that 7 you can score in PTE. और if your score you can score 8 in PT. Okay, तो PT easy होता है तो आप PT पे जा सकते हो राहुल.
ठीक है. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. As I've mentioned earlier, I'm doing NPH course. So you mentioned I'm on the right track. Can you elaborate on this?
So you are already in Australia. You just need to pass part 1 and start working as assistant dentist and simultaneously prepare yourself for ADC 2. So many or these dentists are in India. So they pass part 1 and they need to apply for visit visa, come to Australia to write this part 2 exam. So since you are in Australia, if I said you are on the right track, so you have a lot of time. But just you need to pass ADC 1 and then you can also working as assistant dentist simultaneously. Yes, you have a 20 hours working, 20 hours work working right for in Australia.
Okay. And I do have a fiance who is a dentist as well. Can he give ADC exam on dependent visa?
Yes,
Is it
100%.
allowed?
100%. Yes. Basically, in Australia, dependent have the full work right. Whatever you have right, I mean, he have more than you right because you can work 20 hours weekly, but your partner can work unlimited work. Only 40 hours he can work.
Okay. And I do not have any work experience in India. So being a registered state dentist is enough?
Yes, work experience is not required for this. Okay.
Okay. And how many takes are possible?
But unlimited attempt, you have to pay the fees each time.
Oh, okay.
But once you pass part one, if you pass, then you need to pass part 2 within 3 years. This is the condition.
Okay. So if, for example, I fail practical, so I go back to theory, or
No. You can give in 3 years multiple times.
No, I'm asking that if I fail practical and I pass theory, then do I need to Give theory again or
समझो पहले कि अगर आपने पार्ट 1 पास कर लिया तो आपको 3 साल है, एक साल में 4 बार एग्जाम होता है, तो 12 अटेम्प्ट मिलेंगे आपको पास करने के लिए
प्रैक्टिकल के लिए?
यस, मैं वही बोला। मगर अगर आप इतनी बार में कर भी नहीं पाए, 12 बार भी नहीं कर पाते हो आप, देन यू नीड टू राइट अगेन दैट थ्योरी अगेन। तो 3 साल में कितनी अटेम्प्ट ले सकते हो आप? वो जैसे आपने थ्योरी पास कर लिया और प्रैक्टिकल में आप बार बार फेल हो रहे हो, तो यू कैन रिपीट एज मेनी टाइम्स, यू नो, इन 3 इयर्स। मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ आपको।
Okay. And about registration dental, like मैं यहाँ पे आ चुकी हूँ और मेरा कोर्स 2 साल का है, तो मुझे उसके बाद डेंटिस्ट की एग्जाम देनी है, तो मुझे इंडिया में लाइसेंस रिन्यू करवाते रहना पड़ेगा हर साल?
यस, पहली बात तो आपको अभी लिखना चाहिए ये एग्जाम, otherwise yes, you need to write in your first sem, that's why I told you are in the right track। तो होता क्या है, बच्चे यहाँ पे आ जाते हैं और पार्ट टाइम जॉब करते रहते हैं, कोर्स करते रहते हैं, सारा पैसा यूनिवर्सिटी को देते रहते हैं, परेशान रहते हैं। हमारे पास ऐसे बहुत से तो 2-4 बच्चे ऐसे आते ही हैं कि एमपीएच करने आ गए और ना जॉब मिल रही है ना पीआर मिल रहा है ना। तो बेस्ट ये रहता है एज सून एज पॉसिबल पास द एग्जाम एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग इन योर फील्ड, और दोनों अपने पास कर लिए एज सून एज पॉसिबल तो आपको पीआर मिल जाएगी। अदरवाइज यू नो बहुत ही लॉन्ग जर्नी रहती है, जो कपल्स रहते हैं यहाँ पर यू नो, और तो जितना आप कमाओगे उनको देते रहोगे यूनिवर्सिटी में, और फिर यही चलता रहेगा।
ओके ओके, समझ गई। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
थैंक यू।
Hello.
Yes, Parul.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So my question is, can we apply for the job after clearing ADC Part 1 from India itself?
Very difficult, you know, to getting a job after Part 1. I'm to be frank, basically, you know.
Okay.
Because company आपको स्पॉन्सर करेगी वीजा, और वो बहुत ही लो चांस है, मैक्सिमम चांस रहेंगे आपके पार्ट 2 करने के बाद ही।
Okay, sir. Yeah. So there is any alternate option, sir, after clearing, like before ADC Part 2, can we do something else?
No, for example, just Pooja is here, so she came here doing Master of Public Health. So you can come on a study visa, कोई भी ऐसा कोर्स Master of Public Health या Health Care Management, ऐसा कोर्स भी कोई आ जाइए, और साथ में आप अपना जो है जो फॉर एग्जांपल आपने पास किया है एडीसी पार्ट 1 फ्रॉम इंडिया, ओके, देन यू कम ऑन स्टडी वीजा इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया, फॉर एग्जांपल एमपीएच, ठीक है। एमपीएच इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट अफोर्डेबल कोर्सेज, चीपेस्ट कोर्स है, मैं कहूँगा सारे कोर्सेज को कंपेयर करें तो उस कोर्स पर अगर आप यहाँ आ सकते हो तो यू कैन वर्क एज असिस्टेंट डेंटिस्ट एंड यू नो, और पार्ट टाइम यू कैन वर्क, तो आप अपने आप को सर्वाइव कर सकते हो, यू नो, जो पार्ट टाइम जॉब में जितने पैसे आपको मिलेंगे वो एनफ होते हैं आपको रहने खाने के लिए, यहाँ यूनिवर्सिटी फीस पे के लिए, नो, ऑल दोस थिंग्स, एंड साइमल्टेनियसली you can prepare, you know, for yourself.
But even if we want to apply, we have to try once or twice. We can do that, no, from India. Like you have mentioned various websites on Instagram, I guess, like seek.com and LinkedIn and.
Yes, so those websites is there for the jobs. Yes, you're right.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, in the presentation, there was written that there are limited registrations for ADC Part 1 exam. So, what does that mean? There was written in a small bracket that there are limited registrations.
समझ गए भाई, सुनो एक मिनट। अब तो मतलब ये है कि यू आर नॉट नॉट गोट फुल रजिस्ट्रेशन। फुल रजिस्ट्रेशन आपको मिलेगा पार्ट 2 के बाद ही, ठीक है। पार्ट 1 के बाद में आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन मिलेगा, तो यू कैन वर्क अंडर द सुपरविजन ऑफ ए रजिस्टर्ड डेंटिस्ट इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया। For example, you can work as an assistant dentist.
Okay, sir.
हाँ, तो मतलब ये कि आप मतलब जैसे इंडिया में आप करते हो इंटर्नशिप डेंटिस्ट्री में बीडीएस के बाद में, राइट? तो उस यू आर नॉट लीगली, यू नो, कि आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन आपकी होती नहीं है इंडिया में, तो आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर सकते। यू ओनली कैन वर्क इन इंडिया वंस यू गॉट रजिस्टर्ड इन योर स्टेट डेंटल काउंसिल। तो ऐसे ही यहाँ पर है कि आप किसी के अंडर में आप करोगे। तो इंटर्नशिप में क्या होता है, आप किसी लेक्चर के अंडर में काम करते हो या कोई सीनियर है आपका जो है ना, उसके अंडर में आप काम करते हो वहाँ पर जब इंटर्नशिप कर रहे हो तो डेंटिस्ट्री की। तो ऐसे ही यहाँ पर जो डेंटिस्ट होगा उसके अंडर में आप काम कर सकते हो, ये उसका मतलब है।
And sir, are there any number of seats? Are there limited or any number of seats, or it's just a qualifying test?
It is just a qualifying test. It is not like कि आपको इतने मार्क्स हैं ये करना है वो करना है, ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है। जस्ट क्वालिफाइंग एग्जाम। तो देयर इज ए ग्रेड होता है यहाँ पर ABCD। तो आपका A और B कोई भी आ गया, आपका B भी आ गया, तो अभी यू कैन पास द एग्जाम। ये है यहाँ पर।
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Charu.
Sir, actually, currently I am pursuing my internship in my college, and my internship will get over on 15th November this year. So, can I give the Part 1 exam next year in March? Because in the eligibility criteria, it was written that we require a degree or we require the license in our home country.
No,
So,
yes.
after internship, at least 1 or 2 months it will take for me to get my degree and license.
Yeah, so at that time you can definitely start preparation,
Yes,
but
sir.
you know, आप एग्जाम में बैठ पाओगे या नहीं, I can't comment because we need your registration in state dental council. So sometime in India, some states might take 1 month, you know, some might take up to 6 months, you know. So आपके कौन सा स्टेट है, कितना टाइम लगा, is up to you, you know. कि आपका रजिस्ट्रेशन चाहिए, हमको फाइनल डिग्री चाहिए और रजिस्ट्रेशन भी आपका चाहिए। तो अगर आपका जल्दी हो गया, then you may sit in the March, otherwise you will go on September only.
Okay, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Sir, actually, I have few questions. I finished my dentistry, and right now I'm working in a clinic. So the first question I want to ask is, like, can we do masters in ortho especially in Australia after clearing those exams?
Any clinical branch you can do once you got the full registration.
Okay, that's like we have to clear the Part 1 and Part 2, and then you can apply for the ortho, or how is it?
Yes, once you got past Part 2, you get the full registration, general registration, and then you start working in Australia. Simultaneously, you can also apply for the job, PG. So sometimes they need some experience, you know. For example, there is a 100 applicant. And maximum applicant have work experience, then you do not have any experience in Australia. So they will give preference those have the work experience. Okay. That's why I see. Once you pass both exams, you need to start working in Australia, and simultaneously you also can start, applying this university as well.
Okay, sir. So for the Part 1 and Part 2 together, like approximately the cost will be like 7 to 8 lakhs, is it, sir?
Yes, around. This is roughly around
understood.
USD. Yeah.
Yeah. And what will be the ROI for this? Like, how long will it
ROI,
take you?
if you say this is I mentioned that 1 CR per year salary for dentists in Australia. Now you can calculate what is the ROI.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir. And I'm from Kerala, so as we told Pushpagiri is actually near my place. So do you offer like physical classes, or what is happening over there?
No. It's going to be online only because our faculty is in Australia, not in India.
Okay. So in Pushpagiri, what is happening?
We have our center. We just signed the MOU with them last week only. So we are planning to have, this is basically their own student.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And they are also allowing us, if someone is from any other institute also, they can go. But, so we are hoping to start soon their center.
Okay. And what will be your fees for all these things, like all
Yes,
these?
we need to attend. We have a test for this mock test based on your performance. our team will get in touch. So you just talk to them. And we have a EMI facilities and loan facilities also for Indian citizens.
Okay. Okay, that is to join Academically's course, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so after writing the test, we'll be able to join the course.
Yes. So basically, you just give us your phone number, email, and so
Okay.
our team will connect you tomorrow individually. So they will give you 1 hour one-on-one counseling. Okay. So any number of questions you can ask them, and if you would like to join, then you can.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sir. Yes, he's here, and I'm also a dentist. We both here are dentists. So actually, we are both attending the meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sir. So actually, we are from Nepal. We both are the Nepali dentist. Okay. And actually, we are very encouraged to do this ADC part 1 and part 2, and very interested on doing this ADC preparation. And also, we are actually very new in this journey, and we are thinking that one of us will go to read the MPS over there in Australia, and another one will if she will apply in MPS there, and then I'll go on dependent, and I'll be doing some dental assistant or something, as I heard that sir was explaining during the meeting, that we can as a dentist we can first as a assistant dentist there, right? One person will earn little bit, so it will help in day-to-day life also. One will do MPS and all, and in the meantime we will in the meantime we will try for the ADC exam also. We'll clear the exam also, like that we are thinking. Basically, we are very new to the journey. So, sir, can you please elaborate the process, how we can do the things, for both husband and wife, we both are dentists, we are from Nepal, and how we can come there, how is the payment and all, everything. And one of us will come to study the another degree, and another one will keep trying for the ADC exam. And in the meantime, if we try as an assistant dentist, will the earning will be enough for both of us to stay there? Can you just elaborate this, sir? It will be helpful.
Yes. So anyone coming on a study visa, that will be
Yes,
good
sir.
for you. Like husband or wife can take admission in MPH and come to Australia. But before that, if you can write this ADC one in your home country.
Yeah, actually, I think, sir, is there? Do you have any idea, sir, if any Nepali dentist from Nepal can write the ADC exam from India?
Yes, anyone can write. You can come to India, you can write the exam. So many students are from pharmacy or nursing, the other exam, they come to Delhi and they write the exam. I know.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, sorry for interrupting, sir, but I want to ask you one thing. Actually, what is this initial assessment thing, sir? We'll be taking some physical test?
Document verification. They will check your degree, from which university you passed this, dentistry degree, and you must be registered dentist in which state, right?
And what about this good standing? If I have practiced outside the Nepal in the meantime, means I have to take the good standing from that authority also, sir, from that council also?
Basically, wherever you are registered.
Yeah.
So if you registered in 2 council, for example, you are in Nepali, but you are working in Saudi Arabia, you are working in the UAE, for example. And you also registered in Dubai. So in that case, they may ask you in the both authority, but in general, if you can, you must
permanent
your home country, your native country.
So doing the initial assessment and passing the ADC part 1 from India, then we can process for the further step for this ADC journey. Then I think it will be more better. You are telling like that?
100% right. So both you can work as an assistant dentist or any other job, whatever you got, because initial days, because you need to survive yourself. You need to pay
the
university fees. Okay. MPH you need to pay. You also need to pay ADC fees, right?
And
But you will get a lot of jobs available for assistant dentist.
And is there any other like optional things like in place of MPS? Like for example, sir, like I would be saying like I will not do MPS for time being now. And is there any like equivalent or good degree for dentist or like for our health professional? Like I can do this degree instead of MPS also like that on that fee range.
These are the 20 degrees you can do. Can you see here?
Yeah, sir. I'm listening you.
So यहाँ आपको are you able to see the screen?
Screen. Screen.
So यहाँ पर मैंने अभी I was just going to record a video basically. So since morning I was working on this topic, the top 20 courses for healthcare professionals. Okay, so you can do MPH, healthcare management, health administration, healthcare leadership, mental health. There's so many courses you can do. But in general, you cannot got the job based on this degree.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sir. Yeah.
So you will get the job in PR after your ADC 2 only. Okay.
Okay.
Only just to come Australia for you. Okay.
So, sir, I'll ask you another thing, sir. Is it better to apply by one of us in MPS and another going on dependent and trying to get a job as a dental assistant first, or it is better to pass the ADC part 1 from India then apply for the next system?
Yes, both you can pass part 1 and apply for a study visa for one person and come. Both you can come.
Oh, then better like do initial assessment, do part 1 from India, get the result, and if we pass, then apply for any MPS or any other health professional related degree, and then one in studying and one independent, then can come to Australia. This will be more helpful, right?
Yes.
And in the meantime, one can study in the university, one can do as a dental assistant after passing part 1, and we can do the earning, which will be helping and like for day-to-day life for both of us in Australia, na, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Basically, in Australia, even student visa also, you have it working right. 20 hours weekly, you can work as a part-time. So both of you can work as an assistant dentist.
Like if my wife came to study, let's say for MPS, and if I just came as a dependent, but as I am a registered dentist in my home country, and I'll be preparing for ADC part 2 after passing the part 1, like I'll be able to practice as a dental assistant there in the clinic.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And the earning will be enough for both of us to survive in the initial days in Australia.
अगर भाई सिंपल सा वर्ड है, अगर तुम यहाँ पर टैक्सी चला लोगे, यहाँ पर अगर तुम चौकीदार बन जाओगे तो भी एनफ है. यहाँ पैसे का कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. उसके हाई इनकम कंट्री भाई, ऐसी बातें कर रहे हो यार आप. वो मतलब यहाँ कुछ भी काम करोगे तो एनफ है पैसे. यहाँ चोरी चकारी नहीं होती कि पैसे कोई कम नहीं देखा आपको. यहाँ गवर्नमेंट फिक्स कर दी होती है सैलरी हर एक की. वो एनफ पैसे आप अर्न करोगे. कुछ भी काम करोगे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में आप सर्वाइव कर जाओगे दोनों लोग.
Okay, sir. Thank you for the information. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, I am from Pakistan. Actually, my question is that what is the other procedures to go to the Australia beside ADC? Just like can I go to Australia on the behalf of practicing dentist, hygienist as a hygienist, or can I go to the Australia on the behalf of actually I'm working as a dentist here.
अभी कोई दूसरा जुगाड़ नहीं है. आपको आना है तो ये एग्जाम लिखो, नहीं तो भैया अपनी कंट्री में मौज करो. ठीक है, देयर इज नो अदर ऑप्शन. डेंटिस्ट का वैसे भी ये शॉर्ट टर्म शॉर्टेज लिस्ट में आ रहा है राइट नाउ. ओके, तो इतना ऑप्शन नहीं है कि मैं ऐसा जाऊँ ऐसा जाऊँ. कोई दूसरा शॉर्टकट नहीं है फॉर डेंटिस्ट. यू ओनली कैन कम आफ्टर पास ADC 1, come Australia on visit visa to write part 2, or you can come and study visa. There is no other way to come Australia to practice dentistry.
No, sir. I am asking that कि भाई आजकल we can go to the London or we can go to the UK on the behalf of dentistry. जिसने BDS किया हुआ है वो UK जा सकता है and they can work as a hygienist or as a dental technician. In meantime, they can also prepare for the ORE.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ऐसा नहीं है. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में उसका भी एग्जाम होता है सेपरेटली. हाइजीनिस्ट का भी एग्जाम होता है यहाँ पर.
Yes, yes, sir. Hygienist का exam भले होता होगा. Can I give that exam?
If you have a hygienist degree, you can. Dentist cannot give. You are not a technician. तो यहाँ पर स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन किया हुआ है वो जो अगर आपके इंडिया में जनरली डिप्लोमा वाले होते हैं हाइजीनिस्ट, नॉट द डिग्री होल्डर. डिग्री होल्डर डेंटिस्ट, यू आर ए डॉक्टर, यू आर नॉट ए assistant, or you are not a technician basically. So you cannot in general, or you have to go more need information, you can go to their ADC website for
Also, can we work as an assistant dentist in the clinics? Can we get job easily on the behalf of just passing ADC one, or can we go directly on the behalf of assistant?
So yes, अगर आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया में आ जाते हो तो जॉब मिल जाती है ऑस्ट्रेलिया में इन जनरल.
अच्छा, अगर हम तो वहाँ पर what is the procedure to go to Australia on the behalf of study? स्टडी के behalf पे हम जा सकते हैं
या विजिट वीजा पे आप आओगे to write the part 2 exam.
अच्छा, to write the part 2 exam only.
Yes. Part 1 आप
तो तब
होगा होम कंट्री से, और
जब हम part 1 पास कर चुके होंगे ना,
हाँ, तो then you can come to Australia on visit visa to write this part 2 exam. Okay, or you can come on a study visa. This is the possibility.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. This is basically we take live classes and we also record the session. So if you miss any class, in that case, you will get the recorded session. Otherwise, we will provide the live session. Okay. We give study material and mock test chapter wise, and we have a grant test. So a lot of questions for you with the practice dentistry. And this total will take maximum 4-month coaching. No, both need to write the same exam. Or someone have a master degree or maybe have 8-10 years experience, very excellent CV, excellent job work experience, then they can apply separately as a specialist pathway. Specialist का exam नहीं होता. There is no exam for specialist. You have to check ADC website. We are not providing. We are only providing assistance for the standard pathway for ADC exam preparation. We provide. Okay, and yes, age is there. So for visa purpose, your age must be below 45 years of age. But writing the exam, there is no age limit. You need to check on website, but in general, there are so many small country does not have any center, so you need to go to nearby country. For example, you can come to India and write the exam. So in India, में बहुत सारे exam centers हैं currently. And you can talk to our team. They will give you, I think, there's a center or not in Bangladesh. Yes. So anyone want to do any PG course, clinical branch, you need to pass both exams, get the full registration in Australia, general registration. Then you are eligible to do PG in Australia. There is no such, assistant as a कोई job नहीं होता basically, you are just going to assist a dentist, you are asking, sir, I passed my part 1 exam, I'm working to write this part 2 exam, I need the job, so to assist them, you just assist them, small procedures, you are helping them to perform jobs and all those things. Okay, so you are not allowed to practice independently in Australia, but you can do certain procedures under the supervision of a registered dentist in Australia. हाँ तो अगले दिन जो है ना एयर इंडिया की टिकट भी नहीं मिलेगी, पूरा इंडिया यहीं पर दिखाई दे जाएगा अगर ऐसा होने लगा तो। ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं होता है। यू नीड टू पास द एग्जाम देन ओनली। इंडिया खुद इंडिया इज itself is not allowed to anyone to practice in India if they are graduate from any other country. For example, Indian citizen doing MBBS from Russia, China, Philippines, and they are going back in India, cannot practice. They need to pass the FMG exam, then pass the internship for 2 years, then only they can practice. The same for you. You are a foreigner. How you can work in Australia? On which basis they will give you the visa? Because they will only give you once you pass the exam, once you got the registration, you are a dentist. Without exam, don't expect any job or any visa.
Hi, I'm Zahida from Malaysia. So I've practiced my dentistry for about 10 years here. So I'm interested to explore Australia. So, and I also have my MJDF from Edinburgh University, Part 1 and Part 2. Would there be any exemptions or any plus points if I were to sit my ADC?
Are you from which uni in Malaysia?
University of Malaya? Yes.
Okay. So do they have any like dual degree or something? Someone like many Australian university have a campus. For example, Monash have the campus in Malaysia. I know.
Yes.
So if someone is doing degree from Monash, so they can they could get the exemption. They can practice. But if you are from or UKM or UIT, there are so many universities in Malaysia. So you cannot. You need to pass the ADC 1 and 2 exam.
All right. So even having the MJDF from Edinburgh will still not carry you any weight, right?
No. I mean, it can help you to get a job at the time once you pass the exam, but it will not, you need
For
to
the
go
part
to.
one, yes, that's a requirement, correct?
Yes. You need to go to the same process.
All right. And my second question is because I'm over here, so is there any online exam for the part one?
Yes, this is online. I mean, you need to go to center. In KL, there's exam center. So you need
All right.
to go
Then
there.
I'll have a look at that. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you very much.
And so we
Bye.
provide online coaching for this, and you need to write this exam in KL.
All right. Thank you very much.
And I
Bye-bye.
was in Malaysia 4 years, so thank you. I mean, just
All
remember.
right. Yeah. Which uni were you
I
at?
was in the UCSI.
All right. UCSI.
Siraj.
Yes. I'm familiar with that.
Yes,
Yeah, I was
Siraj
a
Center.
class graduate of 2013 in UM.
Okay, UM is
All
one
right.
of the uni in Malaysia. Yeah, how good.
Thank
Thank you.
you. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Hello. I'm actually here, Hiba. I'm here. Yeah, so I'm actually Pakistani, and I've worked in Pakistan for 1 year. Then I came to Saudi Arabia. But over here, I haven't worked at a dentist. I'm not working as a dentist right now. So I just wanted to ask you that this academically, it will be for me as well, right? Like I can take your courses.
Yes, you can take, but how many years you have the gap?
The gap. Okay, so almost 5 years.
Then basically you are not a dentist. आप अभी घर पे बैठे हुए हो, you know. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
difficult.
working as a teacher.
नहीं, are you teaching dentistry?
No.
नहीं.
Just yeah, I'm not teaching.
You cannot say you are a dentist. Basically, technically, Australia asks basically last 5 years. If you are a fresher, then no need to have any experience. That's fine. But someone graduate 5 or 10 years back, and you are not practicing dentistry, so they will not allow to write the exam. Basically,
So for me, it's better that I work over here first.
Yes,
Maybe 1 year.
You need to start working for some time, at least 6 months or something. Then you can make your story. Okay, yes, I did my dentistry degree and I practiced there. Now I want to again practice dentistry. And now I'm working last 6 months and this and that. So it will be easier to evaluate your degree. Otherwise, if you are doing now, definitely no for you.
Okay. No problem. That's fine. So it means it's better I start working then.
Yes, आप पहले because you know आप मेडिकल साइंस में क्या होता है कि भाई अपनी फील्ड में आप एक्टिव हो या नहीं, राइट? तो अगर आप अपनी फील्ड में एक्टिव ही नहीं हो तो ये लोग तो बहुत ही जितने भी हाई इनकम कंट्री वाले होते हैं ये देखते हैं कि एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए लास्ट 5 years में आप क्या कर रहे हो, है ना? उसकी बेस पे आप 5 साल से अपनी फील्ड में ही जॉब नहीं कर रहे हो आप, तो
जी
उसकी
जी जी
बेस पे ये वो रहेगा। तो एडवाइस
सही
ये है
सही
कि आप पहले कहीं भी कुछ भी असिस्टेंट डेंटिस्ट कुछ भी मिल जाए वहां करना चालू करो एंड देन यू कैन
एज अ डेंटिस्ट एज अ डेंटल असिस्टेंट भी चलेगा?
कुछ भी अपने कुछ तो करो अपने, आप मेक योर स्टोरी बेसिकली ना, अपना सीवी आपको बोलेगा कि आप कर क्या रहे हो ना।
ठीक है सही है। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
थैंक यू।
Yes, good evening, everyone. मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि can we go to Australia on work visa after clearing ADC 1? Is it possible?
हाँ, डिफिकल्ट रहता है नो, यहाँ पर लोग पार्ट 2 करने के बाद भी आ जाते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, नो। तो डेंटिस्ट्री में इन जनरल इफ यू कैन पास पार्ट 2, हाई चांस टू गेट द वीजा, PR वीजा, even you can get, you can migrate with your family easily. But part 1 के बाद में बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट रहता है। कोई कंपनी बेसिकली कंपनी हैज टू स्पॉन्सर यू द वीजा,
अच्छा।
और थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट रहता है उसमें, ना।
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
थैंक यू।
Hello.
Dr. Akram. Yes.
Sir. Sir, I'm from the India and I'm doing job here, government job from the last 12 years regarding the dentistry, and I have my own clinic. And sir, I'm 45 plus. So sir, what are the chances to, sir, I want to clear the ADC part 1 exam. So sir,
अरे
after
यार
that,
अभी वहीं पे रहो, अब क्या करोगे इस एज में आके? अब 45 प्लस हो ही गई है, आप खुश रहो, गवर्नमेंट जॉब है और क्या चाहिए इंडिया में अभी, बिकॉज एज की बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रहती है। तो अब आपकी 45 प्लस हो गई तो कोई PR वीजा मिलेगा नहीं, वर्क वीजा ही मिलेगा आपको, वो भी दोनों एग्जाम पास करने के बाद। ओके
सर, ये वर्क वीजा सर कितने टाइम तक का मिलता है? कितना टाइम का मिलेगा मतलब?
आई मीन 2 से 3 साल का मिलेगा, वो रिन्यू भी हो सकता है, वो ऐसी बात नहीं है कि एक बार वो रिन्यू नहीं होगा, बट ये कि बोथ एग्जाम्स यू नीड टू पास।
ओके। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
थैंक यू। So, guys, basically my free advice to you all, तो अगर आपका एज 35 अराउंड है तो राइट परफेक्ट एज आई कैन से, बट जिसका 40 प्लस हो गया है, स्टिल यू आर थिंकिंग टू माइग्रेट, तो फिर अगर आप अपनी लाइफ में सेटल नहीं है देन यू कैन टेक रिस्क। अदरवाइज अगर आप फिर वहीं पर जो भी क्योंकि आपको अगर आपकी एज 40 प्लस होगी तो इतनी 10 साल से आप जॉब कर रहे हो, वहाँ पर जो आप क्लिनिक कर रहे हो या आप कहीं प्रैक्टिस करते हो, जॉब करते हो, तो ऑब्वियसली आपका जो क्लिनिक होगा जम गया होगा एटलीस्ट 10 साल में, राइट? तो उसके इसमें नहीं आया, पर अगर 45 के बाद तो डेफिनेटली नो है, उससे अगर पहले है 43 तक भी अगर आपका एज हो गया है, स्टिल देयर इज अ चांस फॉर यू, आई कैन से। बट आपका 45 प्लस है तो बहुत ही लो चांस रहेगा, बट बहुत सारे डॉक्टर फिर भी जो है एग्जाम को लिख रहे हैं। अभी एक हमारे पास डॉक्टर हैं, उनकी तो एज 50 प्लस है, ठीक है, और उनकी बेटी यहाँ रहती है, तो इसलिए उनको यहाँ पे आना है, तो शी इज राइटिंग द एग्जाम फॉर AMC, शी इज मेडिकल डॉक्टर। तो बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स हैं जो लिखते हैं, तो यू कैन, अगर आपको आना ही है तो। अदरवाइज यही है कि अगर आपको 43 तक है तो इजीली यू कैन कम टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया, अदरवाइज डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा अगर आपकी एज बढ़ जाती है तो इन जनरल। यस सिद्धार्थ, नेक्स्ट प्लीज।
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask that which all institutes in Delhi provide the coaching for ADC exams, whether it is online or offline?
सारे मजाक कर रहे हो क्या? इंडिया में कौन कराएगा? पूरे इंडिया में कोई नहीं करा रहा, दिल्ली में कौन कराएगा? ये ऑनलाइन कोचिंग है, हम ही कराते हैं बेसिकली, ठीक है। तो एकेडमिकली कराती है ऑनलाइन कोचिंग, तो हम लोग ऑस्ट्रेलिया से कराते हैं इन जनरल, बट वी आर गोइंग टू हैव आवर ओन ऑफिस इन दिल्ली NCR, बेसिकली इन नोएडा, सो वी आर वर्किंग फॉर दिस। बट ये देखो कोचिंग हम लोग ऑनलाइन ही कराएंगे आपको, ठीक है, तो यू कैन ज्वाइन अस।
Okay, sir. And what will be the fee structure of the coaching?
यस, इसका जो है ना आपको एक टेस्ट देना होगा बेसिकली, तो उसकी बेसिस पे हमारी टीम आपको बताएगी, आपको डॉक्यूमेंट देख के हम लोग स्कॉलरशिप प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो आप अपना फोन नंबर, ईमेल, चैट बॉक्स में छोड़ दीजिए, tomorrow को हमारा team आपसे one-on-one आपसे you can do one-on-one on your video call or audio whatever you preferred. एक घंटे के लिए आप उनसे सारा समझ सकते हो दोबारा से, and they will give you the fees breakdown also. Step 1 itna fees, step 2 itna, English ka itna. All these they will give you the breakdown. And fees we provide EMI option. You can pay our fees up to 1 year में आप pay कर सकते हो without paying any interest rate to us.
ठीक है sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. I just have some questions like regarding the class. How is the class timing? Like, what's the duration and about the tutors who is doing the coaching?
Yeah. So basically, we provide coaching for around every day 8 to 10 p.m. Australian time.
Sir, if you allow me, shall I answer this? Because
Yes, Bharti.
Yeah.
So Bharti is program manager for ADC. So she will give the exact, किस time पे कितनी class होती है,
Yes. So Sony, we have recently started with a new batch. So this is a perfect time to join us. And as of now, we are going lenient because we are expecting more students after the March exam. So as of now, we are conducting 3 sessions a week, 2 hours. And going forward, we will be having 5 to 6 sessions in a week. And all the sessions are mentored by the experienced faculties. Apart from that, we will give you the past year papers, the recent year papers and mocks. So that will definitely, complete all your ADC requirement that you need to look over. And we will give you the PDF formats so that you can refer the TG booklets, the code of conduct, and all what you're required to complete.
Basically, whatever you require to pass ADC 1, we will provide you all the resources. So you no need to go to see any other book or any other material here and there. Okay.
The another thing is like, do you give guidance for the initial assessment?
Yes, we do.
Is it in this package, like the one you talked about in set 2? Like, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to know about the PT score, which is how much is needed for this.
Yes. So, 65 in PT or IELTS 7 band individual in academic. IELTS academic or PT academic need. PT 65, IELTS 7 band.
So I understood, like now you are giving the online coaching. So is there any chance in the future for an offline center that you talked about in Kerala?
Definitely. Yes, Kerala, Pushpagiri or Delhi, we are trying to have our own centers.
Okay, I'm from Kerala, so I'm just asking, will it be this year or the next?
Hopefully this year, because we are working with the alumni in that college. So we signed that MOU from there. Our team already there in your capital, basically in Kerala. So yeah. So we have, I think, yes.
Yes.
Are you from which place in Kerala?
Thrissur.
Okay. So this guy, our manager, basically, is in your capital. What's the name? Trivandrum. Yes. He's in there.
Yeah. So is it for both the exams, part 1 and part 2?
Part 1 we will give totally online. So we are working. देखते हैं कि वहाँ से कितने बच्चे हमको मिलते हैं केरला से. Then only we will open the center. We cannot open center like we got 2 students, right? So how we can open a center? So we need at least 20 students from Kerala. We can open a center in the Pushpagiri. So we are working on this.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Sir, I am recently graduate from India, basically Kerala, and I would like to know whether MDS or masters in Australia can be taken from us without clearing ADC or any other process for that.
Yes, if you want to study in Australia, you can come any course. You can take master degree, basically like non-clinical course like public health, healthcare management, hospital management. Those kind of courses you can take. But after complete those courses, there is no PR visa. There is no jobs. So if you have a job, get permanent residency to pass this exam. And salary is very, very, high in dentistry in Australia once you complete this process. So you can come on a study visa and can pass this exam. The best way, basically, you can pass ADC Part 1 now and then come to Australia on a study visa. So simultaneously, you can work as an assistant dentist and work on your Part 2, and simultaneously, you can complete your master degree as well.
Okay. After clearing ADC 1, we can work as assistant